This past weekend, Pastor Alexis taught us that one of the most important things we can learn and do is obey God's word. She graciously reminded us that it is not enough to attend church weekly or mindlessly read our Bibles to check it off our to-do list, but that we must actually put what we're learning into practice. James, a New Testament book of the Bible that in my opinion shares a wealth of wisdom with actual practical application, says this: anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like someone who looks at his face in a mirror and, after looking at himself, goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. But whoever looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues in it, not forgetting what they have heard, but doing it, they'll be blessed in what they do. Imagine having a full-on conversation with someone. You think you have grown closer because you have been vulnerable with them and shared parts of your life that you rarely open up about. You chat for about an hour, and then that person you were talking with says, "It was nice to talk to you. What's your name again?" I mean, what a slap in the face. That is what we're doing to God each time we say we're spending time with Him and when we're reading the Bible, His story to us. And then we get up and we can't recall anything we just read. And even worse, because nothing stuck with us, there is no change in our actions, attitude, or reactions. If we are truly listening and taking in what we're reading and hearing, and we are wanting to truly learn from it to become better, to become more like Christ, and to grow in our relationship with Him, then we need to put in what we're hearing and reading into practice. We need to obey and do what it is telling us to do, as uncomfortable as that may make us feel. Because honestly, if we're not putting Jesus' words into practice, then we're not really hearing Him at all. I've often heard a friend of mine as she's redirecting disobedient behavior in her children. She'll simply catch their eyes, repeat what she said, and they have not responded to yet. And then she tells them to listen and do. Just as we teach our kids to be obedient, we also need to be obedient to God. And to break it down so simply, we must just listen and do.